Alright, so for the crepes, the recipe calls for 1 cup of flour, and a half a cup of milk, a half a cup of water, and 3 eggs. Now, I realized too late that the little bullet blender I was using was way too small for all of the ingredients I needed to put into it, so I had to pour into a bowl halfway through and blend it up just using two separate batches. And then half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I just mixed this up a teeny bit, so when I blended it up in 2 separate batches, it would have pretty much everything in it, like there wouldn't be 2 eggs in one batch and 1 egg in the other. And then when I was done, I just mixed the 2 separate batches up a little bit, and then this just went in the fridge for 1 hour. And now I'm mixing the cream filling, which calls for a cup of heavy whipping cream, and you are supposed to whisk that until stiff peaks form. It took like 2 or 3 minutes to do. And then you're supposed to mix 8 ounces of cream cheese with a cup of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And you're just blending that until it's smooth. I made a huge mess. I had cream cheese all over the kitchen by the time I was done. And then you are supposed to fold the whipped cream in with the cream cheese mixture until it's combined, and then just put it in the fridge until you're ready to use it. Alright, and for the berry sauce, it's 2 cups of mixed berries and a half a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of cornstarch. I used strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And you just mix that up a little bit and pour it into a saucepan. And then on medium heat, you basically just stir it all up until the juice starts to run and the sugar is dissolved. I want to say this took like 2 minutes. Now it's time to cook the crepes. So you're supposed to lightly grease a nonstick pan and over medium heat. And then the directions said to sort of spread the batter out. I made mine way too thick, this first one. It was horrible, I didn't end up using it. But you're supposed to cook it on the first side for 1 minute and on the second side for 30 seconds. Just cover it until you are done making all of them. I'm only showing 2 here because it took a long time to cook Didn't take a long time to cook all of them, but it took maybe like 10 minutes. And I figured out that if you just twirl the pan, it makes them so much thinner and actually usable. They're actually more like a crepe instead of a pancake. So now to assemble them, you just take a crepe and take some of your cream mixture, spread it out a little bit, and then put, it said 2 tablespoons of fruit. I think I used more because I ran out of fruit at the end. And then you just roll them up. You can see my dogs in the background. Yeah, so these turned out really good. I think next time I make them, I'm gonna put a little bit less cream in them. But it's kind of like a cheesecake filling.
Alright, so I wanted to record eating it, just because I like seeing people try what they make. That's really good. I don't know if you can see it. We got all the cream and the mixed berries in there. Yeah, it's really good. Definitely gonna make this one again.